EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Robinson with another carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive of your guys from the secondary are coming
make that tackle.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
It also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
I'm still thinking about you.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On first and 10, it's Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's second and 5 now from the 37. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
On play action, they'll throw. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if
they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now, and we haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
I'm on the 1, and I ran outside.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, an interception.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Yessir.
Nah, this defense legit, though.
He's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
This user lurk is real, my boys.
Told me that he always told his teams,
Back to the
when a
RPOs.
mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Robinson up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Ooh.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Turnover put him in great
back
position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
And you know what else you do? You make your defense better. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, what a blessing.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now, Falcon football. And the first play will be a field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll
Big Zop, baby. A trap star, baby. Baby, come outside. That's me in that foreign car, baby. I don't fuck with no little some of the sharks, baby. You can come and eat with us. You ain't got to start, baby. What did you see? Oh, yeah, you seen that. I was going to do it. I was going to do it, Coach. I was going to do it.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive.
That shit is strapped, bucko. I seen it, bro. I seen it, Ace. He came out with defense, though. That shit works, though. Ain't gonna cap, brother.
And take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Snap the fucking ball, nigga.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra.
This is real defense.
Speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And I'm right back in the A. Smooth, I ain't leaving no trace. Rice on me, fresh out the...
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Mayfield going to switch things up here. They'll look to throw again. He's going to air one out.
Got my ball.
And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Welcome to the stream, man. I'm on that ass right now. Great defense, Coach.
The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top.
Ooh, good tackle.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Make a play, boy. You want to run again, don't you? You want to run it again. You want to run it again, I bet you. Oh, he got out of it. He's finna run that ball. He's finna run that ball. No, he won't. Not no more.
Play fake. Mayfield. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Man's concepts is buns.
Before crossing over out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Mayfield on play action. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And all the
throw.
way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Second and short, that's a run.
Let's go,
down,
DB Gray. We love it down here.
Time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We went engage 8.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. White. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? They get this out left, and in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bucs get a bit closer. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Kyle.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
RPO read, flat, baby.
Up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Buccaneers 12. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be taken in just shy of the goal line. Fair catch will move this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Run.
They go play action. Mayfield under pressure. They got him again. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Hurry!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Moving inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
What a
that is
dot.
caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney.
What a
As
dot.
the first half is winding down, and the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Buccaneers 12. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Keep it going. Someone touch us. Go, take it to the house.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to take another shot here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
And now they'll elect to go for two and try to cut into this lead a little further before they head to the locker room. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this is going to be caught. So they get two more on the half's final play, and they shave 8 off this deficit as we head to the break. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Buccaneers 20.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's get that touch. What's that?
Mayfield to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Now this throw caught left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break down much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Bucks with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 117 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down.
That boy Penis went to sliding.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Ooh. They tried to span Goofy.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to stretch out their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Mayfield and the Bucks come up on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield off the play fake. This is caught by Evans. Down the right
They got Mike Evans looking different.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 62 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Oh, my Jesus.
And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I
Really?
want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Second and 4. This pass is caught by London. Now inside the 25. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
Easy.
Drake London with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Buccaneers, 34. Youngway Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Come on.
Now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Mayfield on 1st down.
No.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a 2nd and 10. Quick throw caught by Godwin. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield now.
Crazy down.
For the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin, 30 yards. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there of playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Slide on them, Peanuts.
Into the clear again. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Well, you know, most quarterbacks, when you talk about their big playability, you talk about the arm, but this, an absolutely huge play with a leg.
And also with his mind, because he had to see this play develop in order to make the decision to keep it and run, and him looking up and seeing the seas part for him once he got past the line of scrimmage. My first thought, I think he can go all the way, and I'm trying not to take over your call of this play, partner.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Robinson again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Robinson. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term imposing their will? Now, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Mayfield's throw complete to Otten. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield on play action. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Play fake. Mayfield. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mayfield with it once more. That is caught. A solid stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing, Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Mayfield. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. All in all, no gain on the play. Falcons going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Out of the gun now on third down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Yeah, baby! All right, let's go! Play here, big play. Let's talk big.
Mayfield to throw. That's complete to Otten. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down. 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Baker. Finding Otten once more. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. He gets a first, but just 10 seconds remaining. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
One last shot from Mayfield here. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end.